Hi, I'm Brian Voeks, and I'm running for Utah County Recorder. As a lifelong conservative, I know the importance of having elected leaders who are approachable, accountable, and committed to limited government. My political philosophy is simple. We need leaders who represent the people's interests to the government, not the government's interests to the people. I see myself as the people's direct representative in the recorder's office. That means I'll faithfully guard the spending of your tax dollars and property rights as I run the office with efficiency and responsiveness. Some elected officials interact with the public only during election time, and then they disappear. That's not how I'll treat this job. As your recorder, you'll have a direct connection to the office. You'll have someone who will implement modern technology and safeguards that ensure the protection of your property rights. Many are surprised to hear that it has been at least 50 years since the last time someone from outside of the recorder's office was last elected recorder. When you go 5 decades without an outside perspective, innovation gets stifled. As the only candidate in this race who works outside of the recorder's office, I offer a new outlook and fresh ideas to modernize the office. For example, when patrons visit the recorder's office, I want them to receive the top-notch customer service experience they would expect when visiting a business establishment. When customers first enter the office, I'll have a staff member at the front desk there to greet them with a friendly hello and a warm smile. Visiting the recorder's office should always be a positive experience for those who utilize its services. My first and most important initiative will be to put in place a fraud notification program in which property owners can opt in to receive an email notification whenever a lien, mortgage, or deed is filed on their property. This vital reform will help significantly reduce title fraud, thus protecting your property rights. Another reform I'll put in place is allowing for multiple e-recording vendors to work with the recorder's office. Utah County currently only has one e-recording vendor. This is problematic and creates a monopoly that forces title companies to either work with that one vendor or physically come into the office. Other counties throughout the state utilize multiple e-recording vendors, which is more convenient and market competitive for title companies, who are the primary users of the recorder's services. In speaking with a former recorder from another county, he told me that having just one e-recording vendor is the biggest problem he sees with the Utah County Recorder's Office. Another technology I'll pursue is the creation of a quick closing app. At the time of closing on a property purchase, title companies conduct a search to make sure nothing has been recorded on the property between the start of the closing process and the day of the actual closing. In Utah County, it takes approximately 15 minutes to conduct that search. In Salt Lake County, the recorder's office has an app that reduces the search time to about 15 seconds. I would like to see Utah County create a similar app so that those title searches on closing day can be conducted swiftly. Under my leadership, Utah County will also significantly reduce its document processing time. When I learned about the nearly 2-month document processing backlog in the recorder's office, I knew that was a problem I could help fix. I will incentivize and help the recorder's team set reasonable goals to eliminate the backlog, because having timely, accurate information on file for each parcel is vitally important for protecting your property rights. I'll also work with the Utah County Auditor's Office to conduct a full financial and performance audit of the recorder's office. The audit will help identify any wasteful spending and ensure we are running at optimal efficiency. Lastly, under my leadership, the recorder's office will begin accepting credit and debit cards as a payment option. Currently, fees can only be paid by cash or check. It's time we begin allowing customers to pay with plastic. If you have any questions about my candidacy, please check out my website, brian4utah.com, or send me an email at brian4recorder@gmail.com. I look forward to earning your vote.